Bachelor Grant Ellis reminds fans to stay classy amid hate. April 1, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Bachelor Grant Ellis is reminding fans to stay classy amid all the hate that he has received since the finale aired. He has been flooded with criticism over how he treated Garr. Many felt he led her on. Furthermore, fans have been accusing him and his new fiancée Juliana Pasquarosa of chasing clout and not really being there for the right reasons. Now, he has a message for fans amid all the backlash he has been facing. What did he say exactly? Keep reading for all the details. Bachelor Grant Ellis has message after Backlash. Bachelor Grant Ellis has been getting lots of hate throughout his season from fans. Many were shocked and disgusted when he released a music single just before the season premiere. Since then, he has released another song, all while denying he is looking for a musical career. Because his musical abilities were flaunted around all season, fans also have accused him of chasing clout. Not only are they picking on him, they are saying the same things about Juliana. She recently made a social media post in which she denied chasing clout and looking for fame. Juliana said she was just a girl from Boston who was looking for love. Now Grant is defending himself as well. The Bachelor made a TikTok where he addressed the claims. He said, "When Batch Nation is everyone trying to get clout by taking shots, and you just a guy who's happy he found love and happy his dad is sober." His caption for the social media post read, "Stay classy Bachelor Nation." Juliana, whom he calls Jules, responded in the comments. She said, "We stay in our own lane, but I'm beyond proud of you and your father." Fans continued to slam him in the comments. Fans continued to slam Bachelor Grant Ellis in the comments. They started telling him not to twist things because it was Garr who was led on by him. Others said that just because they have empathy for Licia doesn't mean they are sending hate toward him and Juliana. Another fan shared how respectful they felt Licia was being about everything that happened. They then went on to say that Grant and Juliana were not doing that, and instead doing interviews in which they are basically saying that Licia is lying. Some fans just want Grant to own up to what he did and take accountability for the way Licia was treated throughout the season. While some continued to bash Grant for his choices, there were some who defended him. One fan noted that the show is still heavily edited and nobody will really know what conversations were legit. They went on to say nobody should be judging them at all. It doesn't seem like the hate toward Grant will cease anytime soon. In the meantime, he and Juliana are clinging to each other and continuing their love story on their terms. What do you think about Grant's TikTok? Stay tuned for more updates on all your Bachelor Nation favorites. By the time the final rose ceremony aired, social media had become a battleground. Viewers dissected his every decision, from who he eliminated too soon to those he kept around for too long. The finale, in particular, sparked backlash when he proposed to finalist Jessica Monroe over fan favorite Rachel Langley. The internet exploded. Hashtags like #JusticeForRachel trended for weeks, with fans accusing Ellis of being insincere. Some even speculated that his relationship with Jessica was fake, a ploy for media attention. "You could see it in his eyes," one user tweeted. "He never loved her." The hate escalated further when rumors spread that Ellis and Jessica had broken up just months after filming. The alleged split fueled accusations that his entire Bachelor journey had been a publicity stunt. Ellis responds to the backlash. Amid the noise, Ellis largely remained silent, choosing not to engage with the wave of criticism. But over the past few weeks, the negativity reached a boiling point, and he finally spoke out. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Ellis addressed the controversy, urging his followers to take a step back from the toxicity. "I understand that emotions run high, and people feel invested," he wrote. "But at the end of the day, this is real life. We're all human beings, and words have weight. Let's not forget to stay classy." His post quickly garnered over 500,000 likes, with fans divided in the comments. Some applauded him for taking the high road, while others accused him of deflecting responsibility. The pressure of reality TV fame. Ellis is hardly the first reality TV star to face backlash. Former contestants have spoken openly about the mental toll of sudden fame and online hate. In an interview with People, Ellis admitted that the negativity took a toll on his mental health. "It's easy to forget that behind the screen, we're real people," he said. "The criticism, the assumptions, it gets overwhelming." To cope, Ellis has leaned on his close friends and family, prioritizing time away from social media. "You have to set boundaries," he explained. "Otherwise, it consumes you." What's next for Garr Ellis? Despite the controversy, Ellis remains in the public eye. Rumors suggest he's been approached for Dancing with the Stars and even a potential return to the Bachelor franchise for Bachelor in Paradise. While he hasn't confirmed anything, Ellis says he's focusing on what truly matters. "Reality TV was an experience," he said in a recent podcast interview. "But at the end of the day, I'm just a guy trying to figure things out like everyone else." As for whether he and Jessica are still together, Ellis remains tight-lipped. "That's something we'll address when the time is right," he teased. For now, his message to fans remains clear: be kind, stay classy. Bachelor Garr Ellis reminds fans to stay classy amid hate, but the truth is far more twisted. Chapter 1. The Perfect Bachelor, or so we thought. Garr Ellis was America's sweetheart. Chiseled jaw, piercing blue eyes, and a charm that could melt glaciers. He was the man millions of women dreamed about. When he was cast as the leading man on The Bachelor, the world collectively swooned. But beneath that dazzling smile was a secret he never wanted the world to know. For weeks, Garr had managed to navigate the treacherous waters of reality TV with grace. He played the perfect gentleman, the dream boyfriend, the man every woman wanted and every man wanted to be. But behind the scenes, something dark lurked. Chapter 2. The First Crack in the Facade. When the season aired, Garr's social media exploded. Love poured in from fans who adored his chivalry, his soft-spoken vulnerability, and his impeccable taste in suits. But then came the critics. A storm was brewing in the comment sections. It started small. A few users noted his eerily perfect demeanor. Some speculated that he was too rehearsed. Then, one user dropped a bombshell: "I went to high school with Garr Ellis. You don't know the real him." Screenshots flooded in. Allegations surfaced. Rumors of manipulative behavior, ghosting, and even a secret past relationship that allegedly overlapped with filming. And yet, Garr remained silent. Chapter 3. The Hate Storm Begins. As the finale approached, the hate intensified. Memes ridiculing Garr's expressions, threads dissecting his every move, and exposes claiming to unmask the real him dominated the internet. The phrase "fake bachelor" trended for days. One particular thread gained traction. An ex-girlfriend, hiding behind a burner account, wrote a long post claiming Garr had led a double life, using different aliases in different states. The post ended with, "If you think you know Garr Ellis, think again." Chapter 4. Garr breaks his silence. For days, he remained quiet. Then, when the hate reached a boiling point, he finally addressed his fans. A simple Instagram story. A black screen with white text. "Stay classy. Don't engage with hate. The truth always comes out." His supporters rallied behind him. "We believe you, Garr," they commented. But the skeptics weren't satisfied. Conveniently vague, one user replied, "Classic damage control." The speculation only grew. Chapter 5. The Interview That Changed Everything. Then came the exclusive interview. Garr sat across from a well-known journalist, his posture confident but his eyes guarded. The interviewer didn't waste time. "Garr, there are a lot of rumors about your past. Can you clear the air?" He sighed, rubbing his temples. "Look, I won't pretend I'm perfect. I've made mistakes. But what's happening now? It's character assassination. But the journalist wasn't done. Then explain this. She slid a manila folder across the table. Inside, dozens of photos, documents, screenshots. Grant's face paled. Where did you get these? The journalist didn't blink. So they're real. Chapter 6. The Dark Truth. As the world watched, Grant took a deep breath. Fine. You want the truth. Here it is. The confession came in waves. He admitted to past relationships that overlapped. He admitted to carefully curating his image, playing a role not just on The Bachelor, but in real life. He denied the worst allegations, but the damage was done. His fan base splintered. Some stood by him. Others felt betrayed. The internet erupted in debates. Was he a calculated mastermind, or just another flawed human caught in the limelight? Chapter 7. Redemption or Ruin? In the weeks that followed, Grant disappeared from the public eye. But then, a leaked recording surfaced. A phone call between Grant and a producer from The Bachelor. The voice on the tape was unmistakable. I don't care about love. I care about my brand. The fallout was instant. His sponsors dropped him. His fans deserted him. The final blow came when the network officially distanced themselves, calling his behavior deeply disappointing. Chapter 8. The Final Message. Months later, a new post appeared on his Instagram. Just 2 words, I'm sorry. But was it enough? The world had already moved on to the next scandal, the next Bachelor, the next obsession, and Grant Ellis. He faded into the shadows, just another cautionary tale of fame, ambition, and the price of deception.